Okay. I wonder who's first. Oh, concept system.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Good morning.
I wanted to check the attorneys in, but I have no idea who was first this morning, so I guess I'll just.
I'm just checking in as the prosecutor. I'm not skipping anyone in line. So I'm waiting for everyone.
Okay, what case are you on this morning, Mr. Glenn?
I am here on Tatiana Torres and Jaheim Weatherby. It should be a homicide case. Case is up for PCC.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Pilkowitz?
Good morning. I'm here on Frankie Morris. He added it to the docket for a waiver today.
Okay. Ms. Mashawn?
Good morning. I have Ivan Harbin. He is in custody in, I believe, Division 3.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Division 3 on already.
Division 3 is on already? Okay.
I don't have anybody sitting there, but they're on.
Okay. Says Elizabeth Van. I saw Miss Cal. Miss Cal, good morning, Miss Cal.
Morning. I have William Cross. Supposed to be on bond.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Wayne County checking in.
Okay.
Who do you have?
We have Ms. Torres in the chair.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning. This is Robert Jerzik, and Anton Robinson is here with us on Zoom.
Okay. Thank you. You said we can get.
Ask Mr. Cole if you can get Mr. Parker on. He has the one.
Okay. Miss Pilkowitz,
Yes?
is there a way you can get in contact with Mr. Parker?
Absolutely.
He's scheduled for Miss Torres, and she's ready this morning.
I will call him right now.
Thank you. Wonder?
Well, you have to give this one. 2.
Okay. No, Weatherby? You said Weatherby?
Yeah.
Co-defendant on that one.
Huh?
I didn't see a co-defendant on that one.
Yeah, it's, oh, maybe not.
Jaheim Weatherby. That's the,
Yeah.
it looks like just one defendant on that one.
Right, okay, it might be 2 separate cases. I thought, Mr. Glenn said that he was on both of them. Well, he might be on both of them.
Yeah, it made it seem like it was both on the same page. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Are there any attorneys that I missed so far? Thank you.
I think that's fine in there. Mr. Parker's on his way right now.
Thank you.
you a chance to meet? I'm not gonna sign that the way it is. Yeah, it's not a general. I'm not gonna sign it with Ms. Franklin's name. She may not be the APA. She just needs to do a regular discovery order. That's for paper and digital discovery.
Okay. I'll contact her.
Perfect, thank you. You got it? You got everybody? You start.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Calling parties on Frankie Morris. Calling case number 20-60283, People versus Frankie Lee Morris. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Blair Moody for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Jackie Pilkowitz with the Neighborhood Defender Service, P81653, on behalf of Frankie Morris, who is, I believe, in the waiting room right now. He's on an iPhone.
Hello?
Hi, Frankie. Will you state your name to the judge?
Frankie Morris. I don't see the judge though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Frankie Morris.
Yep. Judge, today's the date and time set for a probable cause conference. Mr. Morris has been pre-approved for the diversion program, and at this time, he wishes to waive his right to a preliminary exam and be bound over to Frank Murphy for further proceedings.
All right. All right, Mr. Morris, you understand that you have a statutory right to preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, sir.
You do so freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I did talk to my attorney.
Right. Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No, sir. You said, do I have any what?
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No.
You got to answer out loud.
Huh?
Verbally, you just can't shake your head.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine. No objection, no objection at all, no, or anything. I don't know. I don't want to say yes to something I don't know exactly what it is about.
I understand. All right, Ms. Pilowitz, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. That'll be bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on this information, which will be December 8th, 2020, 9 o'clock a.m.
Thank you, Judge. And Mr. Morris's in-person exam was originally set for March 3rd, 2021 at 11 a.m., so that frees up a spot for you.
Hello?
It was, hold on, please. It was set for when?
March 3rd, 2021 at 11 a.m.
March 3rd at 11.
Hello?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Judge. Frankie, you can sign out now. Give us a call.
Okay, thank you so much.
You want to do the jailer next? Or just-
Yeah.
Okay.
And Judge, I think we have found Mr. Parker for your jailer. whenever you're ready.
Okay. Thank you.
Calling parties on Tatiana Torres. Calling case number 20-61520, People versus Tatiana Torres. Defendant is charged with count 1, homicide, felony murder, juvenile defendant. Count 2, conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Count 3, armed robbery, serious injury. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mike Glenn for the people. My P number is 77516.
Good morning. NDS Detroit by James Parker on behalf of my client, Ms. Torres, P53832. Your Honor.
Please, hold on, Ms. Torres, please state your name for the record.
Tatiana Torres.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, Mr. Parker.
Your Honor, today's the time and date set for a PCC. My understanding was that we were going to wait for co-counsel, which will be Coral Watt, so we could set dates today. I would also like to make a bond motion.
Oh, okay, I didn't know there was a co-counsel. They got two separate case numbers.
Yes, Judge. They came through the system at separate times. That's why.
All right.
Ms. Watt is up for the day, but I just don't see her.
All right, we'll have to recall this in a few minutes.
Thank you, Judge.
You have Ms. Watt's number?
Yeah. Okay.
Your Honor, this is Attorney. Good morning, Your Honor, first and foremost.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Attorney Tuttles. I have a question regarding the case that's not on your calendar today. I tried to call Ms. Franklin about it, but it's a Cortez Johnson that's scheduled for an in-person examination on December the 3rd. And it's my understanding that they're not going to have in-person no sooner than the 8th. So what I want to do is contact the prosecutor in enough time to see if she could still contact her witnesses and to have them available via Zoom on the 3rd.
Mr. Moody,
Yes, Judge.
did you hear?
I had heard part of it. Mr. Tuttles was speaking about a case he had on, I think, December 3rd.
December the 3rd. My client's name is Cortez Johnson. It's scheduled for an in-person preliminary examination on December the 3rd, which I understand they're not going to have any in-persons no sooner than December the 8th. So I wanted to have the witnesses still available for December the 3rd. So if they were subpoenaed to be there on the 3rd, then they should be available via Zoom as well.
That may not be may not be the case, though. I don't know. I'll have to check that out and get back with you. I can't be certain with that. This is a few days out, and I've got to confirm that they've been subpoenaed and everything else.
I mean, I understand that, but if they were scheduled to be there on the 3rd, you don't think they would have been subpoenaed by now?
I don't know, because we have two prosecutors. I don't know whether it's been done or not.
Okay. I believe the prosecutor on this case is a Miss Franklin, because I called her yesterday and texted her yesterday.
What did she indicate to you? Anything at all?
She didn't respond.
Okay. All right. I'd have to look at that, Mr. Tuttles. I cannot guarantee anything at this point. Do you have that case number?
I don't have the case number in front of me. Would you take my number? Because I could get the case number from my office. That's not a problem. Did you take my number? Or do you have a number where I can call you?
Give me your number right now. I got a pen going.
313-477-6085.
6085?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Tuttles, what time is it set for?
I believe it's set for 11 o'clock on the 3rd, Your Honor.
11 on the 3rd?
I believe so. I have to get that definite from my office. I can do that in less than a minute.
Yeah, so I got 11:15 set and 11:45. I don't have anything set for 11.
You say 11:45? Okay.
I have one set for 11:15 and one 11:45. Those are only 11 o'clocks I have set.
Okay.
I need to know what time it's set for too.
1:30.
So, Mr. Mooney, if you can get back with him.
It's set for 1:30.
Oh, it's set for 1:30.
Except for 1:30 on the 3rd.
Yeah.
So I mean, if the court wants to do that, then I'll have to check into that.
Is the court amenable to that, John?
Yeah, as long as they have enough time to, get the witnesses. That's the only issue. We're at the 28th. The 3rd is next Thursday. All right.
So I would, Mr. Mooney, what's the number where I can contact you?
Mr. Tuttles, I'll contact you when I'm done with court, okay? I've got to go review, I've got to pull the file, I got to look through the file. I've got work I've got to do, so let me take care of that, okay?
Got it. Okay, thank you. Everybody have a great day. Sorry to bother anybody.
Okay, you too, take care.
Yeah.
But it's not set until April 7th. She said this case was going to be moved into it.
That's the only case. You gotta look it up.
Okay. This one was July 11th, and the one on your docket is yours is the older case.
Mine's the older case.
Yours is June 26th, and King's is Giles was 7/11.
Then they both come here, they don't go to King.
Okay.
So I needed to come on so we can set that date.
Okay.
To release the, Wayne County.
Hello. Okay, I just talked to the judge, and both of these cases should be on his side. So he needs you to all go on the case for today.
The gentleman in the Wayne County Jail, what's your name?
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Ivan Harbin.
Good morning, thank you. Harbin?
That would be
Okay.
me.
All right.
I'm going to need a breakout room, Judge, if you had a moment.
I was going to argue next.
She said she needed to break out rooms. No problem, I've got 2 Wayne County jails, hope I get you the right one.
I have full faith in you, Judge.
I was
We got so many on the docket this morning that were dialed up in several different rooms for the same place.
Yours is Madison.
All right, that should take you to the breakout room.
Do you see Mr. Brown, Mark Brown? He said he's trying to be in the waiting room.
Oh, we have 13. No, 2 in the waiting room.
I have video if you guys want.
Okay. Calling parties on William Frost. Calling case number 20-61607, People versus William Keno Dwayne Frost. Defendant is charged with count 1, stolen property, receiving and concealing a motor vehicle. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your wonderful court. May it please this most honorable court, Reginald Andrew, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
Juan DeCal, P 34369, on behalf of Mr. Frost. Mr. Frost is on. Mr. Frost, you need to unmute yourself and tell the judge your name. Well, I talked to him this morning, Your Honor. He's at work. He works outside of the landscaping company. And he was on the phone as long as he could be, so maybe they called him away. But I did speak to him. Can I waive his appearance?
I'll waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing.
Yes.
Okay. What's up there?
I asked for discovery November the 4th, and they still have not provided it to me.
All right, we'll have to make sure you get it.
Pardon me?
I said, we'll make sure you get it. If you don't get it, then I'm gonna dismiss it come exam time.
Okay.
So for exam, how many witnesses?
One, Your Honor.
One.
Yes.
June 14th at 9:30.
That's probably fine. June 14th, 9:30. Bond will continue, Your Honor.
Bond continue.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Everyone have a great day.
I beg your pardon?
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Calling parties on Anton Robinson. Calling case number 20-61580, People versus Anton Robinson. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon, commission of a felony with the motor vehicle advisory. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Jerzik, P33195, on behalf of Anton Robinson, who is appearing with us on Zoom.
Mr. Robinson, state your name for the record, please.
Anton Robinson.
You got video, Mr. Robinson?
Your Honor, I just received the video yesterday about 6 o'clock. I've viewed it, but I haven't had a chance to review it with my client.
Hold on, counsel. Mr. Robinson, you wearing a T-shirt? I'll turn you.
Excuse me.
Is that yes?
Am I wearing a T-shirt?
Yeah, I don't do T-shirts in my courtroom, even on Zoom. I don't do sweats. Shirt with a collar, sir.
Okay.
All right? All right, thank you. Counsel?
I did receive the printed discovery, and yesterday I received the video discovery about 6 in the evening. I haven't had the chance to review the video with my client. But I believe if we,
correct?
Pardon?
We can go ahead and set this matter for a preliminary exam.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how many witnesses?
Judge, this is one witness.
One witness. All right, June 14th at 10 o'clock?
June 14th
Yes, sir.
at 10 o'clock a.m. Okay.
Yep, that's in person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Stay safe.
You too. Sorry, Mr. Sean is back.
Okay. Judge, I'm sorry, was that 10 or 11? It was 10, correct?
Yes, sir, 10 o'clock.
Okay, good. Thank you.
All right. You ready for that? Yeah.
Okay. Calling parties on Ivan Harbin. Calling case number 1657492, People versus Ivan Corey Harbin. Defendant is charged for count 1, home invasion, 2nd degree. Defendant is a habitual offender. Second offense notice. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Kim Michon, Neighborhood Defender Services, on behalf of Mr. Harbin, who is appearing via the Wayne County Jail, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Harbin, state your name for the record, please.
Ivan Corey Harbin.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we are requesting a in-person preliminary examination. I do not have any discovery as of yet on what appears to be a 2014 case.
All right. How many witnesses?
Judge, this is at least 3 witnesses. I got 4. I could probably do with 3.
All right, 10:15 on June 14th.
That should be fine, Judge. We would like to make a bond argument, though.
10:15, June 14th, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
As to bond, Your Honor, appears as if the original charge arose in 2014. Apparently, he was not arraigned on this case until it looks like January 2019, according to the ROA. Apparently, a PCC was set. Unfortunately, according to the ROA, court was canceled that day due to something happening in the building. It says a building closed on that date due to building conditions. I don't know what that means. Apparently, it was rescheduled to his original exam date. I did speak to the original attorney on the case, who is Ed Taylor, who advised me that he did not have a good working address or phone number for the client. I don't know when the young man was arraigned, whether or not he was given both of those dates. I tend to think not. I do know that
they get both dates. They get both dates at arraignment.
Understood, Judge. Unfortunately, he did not appear on that date. I'm asking the court to consider a personal bond with a tether, Judge. The young man is not exactly young. He is the ripe old age of 41. He has 2 jobs, Judge, working for his family. He's working at Hicks Plastics since 2015 and Arc Home Improvement since 2016. He lives with his fiance and 2 children. I don't know of any criminal record, but I don't have the discovery, Judge. Would the court consider a personal bond with tether, given that the date for the preliminary examination is now June?
Judge, in
Probably
response.
the client doesn't like to come to court. He had all this time to come back in. He knew he had the case, and he didn't. He waited until he got arrested. All right. Do the people wish to be heard?
Yes, the people would agree and mirror what the court has just indicated. He is a second offense notice individual. He did capias on 2/6/2019, was given that date. And that's our issue here. And here we are. This is a 2014 case, a date of offense at least. And here we are in late 2020.
I would indicate to the court, Judge, that it's a 2014 case and he never gets picked up until 2019. That would seemingly indicate a crime-free, no contact with law enforcement for at least 5 years. I think that stands a good chance that he's going to return this time, particularly with a tether provision, to quell any of the court's concerns.
Judge, my understanding is that there was no, I'm sorry, strike that rather.
All right. At this point, this is what I'm doing. I'll give him a 10% bond with the GPS tether.
Thank you very much, Judge. And to Mr. Harbin, I will be contacting the bail project immediately, sir. And we are scheduled to see him this afternoon. Thank you so much, Judge.
All right. Well.
And a lovely day to all. Be safe.
You too.
Any more time to check in? Any more time to check in?
Oh, yeah.
Your Honor, Ms. Watts says she's in the personal waiting room. And when I tried to sign up for this, I see her.
Yeah, I just need a bond report. All right, getting ready to call it now, hold on.
What's that person's name? I'm sorry.
We're getting ready to call Weatherby and Torres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only thing I see, no.
Oh, they're out here.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. No big deal. There you go.
Okay, thanks. You already on the two defendant case?
Yeah, you can call it. Let's try to fill this up.
Let me give you a minute.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Calling parties on Tatiana Torres and Jaheim Weatherby. Calling case number 20-61520, People versus Tatiana Torres. Defendant is charged with count 1, homicide, felony murder, juvenile defendant. Count 2, conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Count 3, armed robbery, serious injury. Also calling case number 20-61742, People versus Jaheim Weatherby. Defendant is charged with count 1, homicide, felony murder, juvenile defendant. Count 2, conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Count 3, armed robbery, serious injury. Both defendants are scheduled today for probable cause conferences.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Mike Glenn for the people. My P number is 77516.
Good morning. NDS Detroit by James Parker. P53832.
You have to unmute, Ms. Watt.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Coral Watt appearing on behalf of Mr. Weatherby, P41508.
Good morning. And Ms. Torres, can you state your name again for the record, please?
Tatiana Torres.
And Ms. Watt, we do not have your client on. You willing to waive his presence for the purpose of this hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Glenn, these cases been consolidated.
Judge, I'll ask that the court consolidate the case.
I beg your pardon? I couldn't hear you because it was too much.
I would certainly ask the court to consolidate both cases. I can file a motion if the court would like me to do that. That's fine.
No, is there any objection?
I have no objection, but I think you should hear Ms. Watt talk about co-defendant's other case that you may or may not have before we proceed.
Well, I don't have it. We're going to pull it. I need
But wait, Your Honor, there are other defendants that are on that case too. So when you pull that case, you won't just be pulling Mr. Weatherby's case. There are 2 other defendants on that case as well, just so that the court knows. I'm not sure what those other defendants have done in terms of their case, whether they've done something procedurally on the record, because Mr. Weatherby's case caught up to their case. So they did some proceedings prior to Mr. Weatherby's case catching up to their case and being set with their case.
All right, well, we'll pull it and we'll find out, but we have the older case, so I'm gonna have to pull that case to Judge King.
I understand. I just wanted to let you know that it's not just Mr. Weatherby on the case.
All right, thank you. Any objections to consolidating the case?
No objection, Your Honor.
And as far as Mr. Weatherby, I'm going to leave it to the court's discretion because I am still waiting on discovery. So I'm not in a position to know whether that should be an objection, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I'm going to... Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, at this point, the court's gonna consolidate the case. And Ms. Watt, I'm gonna leave it open, though, at the time, once you do get all the discovery, if there is some issue that, just file a motion for reconsideration, and the court will take a look at it.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Glenn, when are you available for me to bring the hard drive for the discovery?
We'll talk after we're on Zoom. I'll give you a call.
Okay, thank you.
All right, 1 second. All right, Mr. Glenn, how many witnesses in this matter?
If they're both together, Your Honor, 6.
I don't want to make it easy, do you?
You're all set.
Can you call Anita, let her know that we're gonna get these, and that we got Mr. Weatherby. He has the oldest case, so technically that I want them, but they can go to midnight.
Okay. I'll let her know, and I'll get the file.
Okay, and then we'll set a date on those two.
Okay.
All right, you said 4 witnesses or 6?
6, Your Honor, if they're both together.
Yeah, they. All right, February 1st, 2021 at 1:30.
February 1st, let's see.
That'll be a good date for me.
I think it'll be a good day for me. I have an exam in person in your courtroom on that day. So I guess we would do this one right after that. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That works for me, Judge.
All right, Mr. Parker, you had an issue as a bond?
Yes, Your Honor. My client, Ms. Torres, and her mother is also present in our Zoom. She's underneath the name Queena. My client is 18 years old. She has no felony convictions. She was doing online classes at Covington House, and she has stayed and been with her mother. I know this is a serious charge, but nevertheless, this is a social media type of a case. The evidence is going to show my client may not have even been in the state of Michigan when all this particular action went on. The bottom line is she has no bond at this time, and we're asking for a bond in this particular matter.
Mr. Glenn?
Judge, in terms of the proofs that you're going to hear about Ms. Torres, I mean, obviously I'm not going to regurgitate everything you're going to see at the exam, but what you're going to hear is that Ms. Torres was the setup person for a poor young man to be shot 7 times, rolled up in a carpet for his family to find and decompose dumped in the back of a vacant lot in Detroit. So we have a confession by Ms. Torres about her involvement, and we have the Instagram records that prove that there was conversation between the person that was set up to die and Ms. Torres. So in terms of an aiding and abetting theory, I think for a probable cause standard, we can show that. I mean, hence why it's felony murder. She conspired with the people to commit this robbery and murder, and murder actually took place.
All right. At this point, I'm not changing the bond. I will refer it for a DSU, and hopefully between now and the time we come back, we'll have that report.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I file a bond motion, Your Honor?
I just heard it. You got something additional to add, you know, but you know, if you don't have anything additional to add, I'm not changing my mind.
Well, I do want to be able to look at the pretrial services, and Your Honor, I do have additional things to add, that be it the COVID situation that's in the jail, the fact that we're not having a preliminary examination until February. I'm asking that the court take a look at it and let me file a bond motion.
You can, Mr. Parker, I'm not stopping. You can file anything you want. But, you know, to be perfectly clear, you know, in this kind of case, the safety of the community outweighs anything that COVID can and will do. In this court's mind. So, you know, I understand, but, you know, you can go ahead and file it if you like.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day, everyone.
All right,
Your Honor, can I request a DSU report as well? As it relates to bond, Mr. Weatherby is 18 years old. It's my understanding that he also does not have any priors. And he was out on bond on a GPS tether at the time that I guess that this warrant came about. He was compliant. There were no issues with him not following the provisions of the tether or not being where he was supposed to be while he was out on his other case, Your Honor. We're asking if the court would consider a bond for Mr. Weatherby, and if not, would the court allow a DSU report to be completed?
Yeah, I'll also refer this matter for DSU. And at this point, I'm not changing his bond either. I mean, he has his other case is armed robbery. So he has basically 2 capital cases. And as to his other case, I did pull it. It's right now it's set for in front of Judge King in April. We're gonna have to get in touch with all the attorneys and have them come back so we can reset it on my docket.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
You too now.
Hold on. You need more attorneys coming? I see Mr. Brown here.
Yeah, Gabby and the others. No, not. I don't know if you're gonna have time to do this today, but you start. We're gonna need to contact all the attorneys and have them come on. So it ain't gonna be. I know it ain't gonna be today. Maybe what's today? Tuesday, maybe for Friday. Next Monday. All right, we'll come on next Monday and hold on one second before you call next.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Clerk.
Hold on for a second. Hold on one second. Yes, I think that was, who's that, Mr. Jones?
It is.
Yes.
Do you have me checked in, sir?
Yes, I can check you in.
Yeah, this is Kenneth Richardson.
Okay. I have you checked in also, Mr. Brown.
Okay, and on Richardson,
You got me too? Mark, you're muted.
Is that Ms. Silver?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I got Kelly Walls and Bruce Young for exam. They're both set for exam today.
Yes, ma'am, I have you.
Mr. Antel, I'm ready on Hayden.
Thanks, Gabby.
I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, this is Sinclair. I'm ready on Hayden. When you're ready.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so you said the 30,000 cash.
What day did I put that last one on?
The last one.
February 1st.
February 1st, 1:30.
February 1st. 1:30, 6 weeks. Okay, got it.
Court calls Kalisha Addison, calling case number 20-55553, People versus Kalisha Noreen Addison. Defendant is charged with count 1, child abuse, 2nd degree. Count 2, operating while intoxicated, causing serious injury. Count 3, operating while intoxicated, occupant less than 16. Count 4, assault or assault battery. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Appearances, please.
May it please this court, Jeff Plano for the people, 60711.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Mark Brown, here on behalf of Ms. Addison, pardon me. My P number is 39562. Ms. Addison is present. I think that her phone says Moto G stylus, but she has some difficulty with the audio. I would waive her, the sound, but she is present.
All right. So we just need to get a new date on this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
June 14th at 11 o'clock.
Sure, Judge.
That's fine. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Everybody be safe. Have a good holiday.
All right, you too. Take care, Mom.
You too, Mark.
Gab, did you get my text?
Are you ready for the 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll look for it.
Calling parties on Kenneth Richardson. Calling case number 20-58994, People versus Kenneth Vendi Richardson. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition possession by felon. Count 3, carrying a concealed weapon. Counts 4 and 5, weapons, felony firearm, second offense notice. Count 6 and 7, police officer assaulting, resisting, or obstructing. Defendant is a habitual offender. Third offense notice, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Gary Jones, number 56072, appearing on behalf of Kenneth Richardson. Judge, Mr. Richardson is not with us. My understanding is he's in the Michigan Department of Corrections at the Cooper Street facility. I did call the Cooper Street facility, the administrative assistant, and that was Mr. Price. He did not answer the phone. It is set for an in-person exam today. As you know, the court is closed. I'm going to waive his presence, Judge, and I'd like to get another exam date pretty far off so that I can get the discovery material.
All right.
I'm newly retained. I did file an electronic.
Mr.
All right, can you
Jones,
send us a copy of your appearance, Mr. Jones, because we don't have one in the file.
Right.
The way things are going around here, it might be 6 months before we do get it.
Well, I did send it electronically, so you guys successfully received it.
So, I mean, can you send it to my clerk, so that way we'll have it here and have it in the file? I understand you sent it electronically, but that goes downstairs, and I may or may not get it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Mr. Jones, what's your P number?
56072, and my
56072.
56072, and email is joneslawgroup@yahoo.com.
Right.
All right, June 14th at 11:15.
Well, actually,
I can't
hear you, Mr. Jones.
I did say let's push it far off, but can we get something a little earlier than that?
That's the earliest I got.
Because he's serving dead time right now.
I beg your pardon?
He's serving dead time right now. He's not getting any credit towards this case because he's in MDOC.
All right, hold on. All right, January 29th at 2:30.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
That's in person, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
January 29th, 2:30. Yes, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Calling parties on Raymond Hayden. Calling case number 20-61599, People versus Raymond Hayden. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon, commission of a felony with the motor vehicle advisor. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people. Oops.
Mr. Sinclair?
Good morning, Judge Blair Moody for the people.
Thank you. Mr. Sinclair? He's not ready. All right, we have to recall this, Mr. Moody, because Mr. Sinclair's not in.
No problem, Judge. Thanks.
All right. Silver.
I have Miss Silver. Her matters running for 10 and 10:30.
Hers is what?
At 10 and 10:30.
That's all right, it's, her client's there.
Okay.
If we don't have to call over that time, you can call over as soon as they come on.
Okay.
Reschedule them all anyway.
All right. Court calls parties on Kelly Walls. Calling case number 2057433, People versus Kelly Xavier Walls Jr. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, delivery, or manufacture ecstasy or MDMA. Count 2, carrying a concealed weapon. Count 3, weapons felony firearm. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Brian Moody for the people.
You're on mute, Ms.
I
Silver.
know, sorry. Good morning, Gabby Silver, appearing on behalf of Kelly Walls. I don't see him here unless he's that Moto G stylist. I see my other client, Mr. Young, but I don't see.
I'm here.
Is that Kelly?
No, this Young.
Hold on. Ms. Silver, have you talked to your client?
I spoke with him yesterday, Judge, and advised him that he needed to sign on this morning. I don't know where he is though.
All right, well, as long as you're in communication with him, I just need to know that he's still available and in contact with you.
Oh, no,
So-
no, Judge, I'm retained on his case. He's available.
All right.
I've spoken to him. We're asking, obviously, to do this exam today. We're asking for an update.
All right, court waived his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. And all right, June 14th at 11:45.
Okay.
All right, bonds continue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
She has one more.
Yes.
Yes, and also I have an issue on the bond from yesterday. After we do Mr. Young, if we could address that for a minute.
Court calls Bruce Young. Calling case number 2056658, People versus Bruce Young. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon. Counts 2, 3, and 4, police officer assaulting, resisting, or obstructing. Counts 5, 6, and 7, weapons felony firearm. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Judge Blair Moody for the people.
And Gabby Silver again, here on behalf of Young, looking very dapper in his shirt and tie.
All right, Mr. Young, can you state your name for the record, please?
Bruce, last name Young.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, we're asking the court to give us another exam date, please.
All right. June 15th at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Silver, you said you had an issue on this case or some other case?
It was on a case that was up yesterday that Ms. Kraus handled for me. If I could have her address the court on that. Mr. Young, you're all set to go.
All right, thank you.
You got the file on that?
I have ROA if this is the right one, because somebody did call this morning about the same issue.
All right, you can call it.
Was it for a Dejan Clark?
Yes.
Calling case number 2057644, People versus Dejan Lewis Clark. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder. Count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 3, weapons, felony firearm. Count 4, weapons, dangerous weapons, carrying with unlawful intent. Counts 5, 6, and 7, weapons, felony firearm. Also calling case number 2057800, People versus Dejan Lewis. Defendant is charged with count 1, armed robbery. Count 2, assault with intent to murder. Count 3, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 4, weapons, dangerous weapons, carrying with unlawful intent. Count 5, weapons, carrying concealed. Count 6, armed robbery. Count 7, 8, and 9, armed robbery. Count 10, habitual offender, fourth offense notice, mandatory 25-year sentence.
All right, what is the issue?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Kraus, P81830, standing in for Gabby Silver. Judge, we were here yesterday to address Mr. Clark's bonds in these matters. Unbeknownst to me, a family member of Mr. Clark called me this morning on case number 20057644. Mr. Clark had a bond and it had been posted already. It's my understanding from yesterday that the bond was amended on both of these cases, but it should not have been amended on the case ending in 644. Mr. Clark was on remand status for the case number 20057800. But he had a bond that had been posted in the case number ending in 644.
All right, you said he's on remand on one.
Correct.
On the other case, what is, I don't understand. He has a bond on the other case, or he doesn't have a bond on the other case?
He does have a bond on the other case. And it was posted on October 12th of 2020 through a bail bonds agency.
Okay.
And then yesterday we were here and it was reflected in the Register of Actions that the bond was amended to 100,000, 10%, but he wasn't on remand status. He was already on bond status for that case.
Counsel, what's the case number for the first one you're speaking of?
It's 2005644.
Thank you.
So what are you asking me to do is the question?
I'm asking that his bond be reflected as what it was before when it was posted, the $30,000 that was posted on October 12th. I'm asking the bond be amended to reflect that amount in the case ending in 644.
Okay, so you're asking me to amend the bond and do nothing on the other one?
Correct.
Mr. Moody?
Judge, I'm just looking at the ROA now. He's on the second case. What's his status on that one?
Right now, he's locked up.
Yeah, it's a remand. So, I mean, if in fact he posted, then that's what's been done, Judge. I mean, we leave it to the court's wisdom. He's in custody now on the other one.
No, as of yesterday, his bond was amended to $100,000, 10%.
on the case ending in 7800. That's the case that he was on remand status for.
Okay,
So,
now you got me a little confused.
So that's
Hold on, let me look at this.
okay.
Okay, he has 100,000 bond, 100,000, 10% on each of these.
But he shouldn't.
Well, he shouldn't be out. Period.
he should be on remand on the first one.
Hold on, he picked up the second case while he was on bond for the first case. And just because he got some medical issues, he should be out? No.
Right, but he already posted bonds.
I understand that. I'll readjust the first one, but I'm gonna readjust the second one too. Because I think 100,000, 10% is way too low.
Judge, we were just here yesterday.
I understand that, Ms. Kraus. It's not an argument. It's not even a debate at this point. I'll correct the first order. The second order, I'm gonna correct that too. Because if I fully understood it, I wouldn't have done this. So I'm correcting the record and that order. So on the first one, I will reinstate the original bond that he posted.
Okay.
On the second case, which is assault with intent to murder, no, I'm not giving him a 10,000, 10%.
He was 100,000, 10%, Your Honor.
Well, 100,000, 10%. That's still $10,000. I'm still not doing that.
So Judge, just so I'm clear, on the one ending in, where are we here? Case number 780001, the court's going to adjust that bond. Is that a remand, Judge? And this is Mr. Gozzi's case, incidentally, so I'm not familiar with it.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to see what it was originally before I adjusted it.
It was a $75,000 case for surety bond, Your Honor.
All right, well, I'll put it back at $75,000 surety. I will, on this case, I need a bond form, please. Actually, I need two bond forms.
We need two, okay.
Judge, can I ask why this is being changed from yesterday?
Because I didn't understand what we were doing. And I didn't understand it fully. Now, looking at both of them side by side, yeah, I understand it. And if I had recognized yesterday that he was out on bond on the first case, which was a capital case, picked up a second capital case, I wouldn't have reduced the bond. I just would have. Because he's a threat to the community as far as I'm concerned.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
may we appear sometime next week with our client so this can be explained on the record to our client because we're now in a very difficult position. He was here yesterday.
I just put everything on the record.
Judge, Mr. Gozzi.
Excuse me, hold on. You asked me to address it, to correct a order that was put in yesterday. And correcting that order, I'm correcting the mistake I made yesterday too. So it's all on the record. So am I gonna redo this all again so your client can hear it? No. It's done. He can get the written copy of my order, which I'm doing now.
Judge, Mr. Gozzi's in the waiting room, I guess. Thank you.
Judge, we would like to order a copy of the transcript of this hearing.
That's fine.
Madam Court Reporter, can I send you our phone number in the chat? Thank you.
That was Mr. Gozzi. He was saying he's still in the waiting room. I think he was on this matter to go on.
Well, at this point it's over.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Mr. Gozzi,
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
I was asked to correct the order on let me see, it's actually you guys. On DeJohn Clark, he has 2 cases. He evidently had already posted bond on the 1 case. And I had lowered his bond on the other case also.
Yes, we did that yesterday.
Yeah, I corrected the order on the 1 case where he already posted the bond. I put it back to where it was. On the 2nd case, I corrected that order too, because I would have never had lowered it had I realized that he had another case from March, picked up the 2nd case in June, and both of them were capital cases. So I increased it back to what it originally was, $75,000. So that's, on the 1st case, it was put back to what he had posted the bond on. On the 2nd case, it was raised back up to $75,000 cash surety.
Okay, and to be perfectly fair, Judge, the 2nd case, which was the, I believe the matter that occurred in March, was a non-capital offense. In fact, it was assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, only as well, and felony firearm, felon in possession. The other case, however, involving the 2 other defendants is actually a capital armed robbery and AWIM. So one is a capital offense. The second one is a non-capital.
Okay.
And the non-capital is the one for which he had actually capiased, and Your Honor had remanded him as a result of that.
All right, the non-capital case is the one he posted bond on.
Yes, I believe he did post a bond
Right.
on that.
There's the bond through the bond bill. That's
Right.
what.
Yes.
Am I correct in saying that, Miss? I'm sorry, you're coming in as Gavi Silver. I'm sorry, I don't know your full name.
Sarah Kraus.
Sorry, Sarah.
It's my understanding for the armed robbery case, that is the case that he remanded on. That was case ending in 7800.
No, that's not true. And forgive me. I know because I was there. The case that was called was the assault with intent to do great bodily harm. That one he capiased. The other case, because it had two other defendants, was scheduled always December 14th, and that one has yet to be heard. So that case was not yet called. So he only capiased on the one.
So the assault with intent to murder case, that was actually before the other case.
Correct. It's actually assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, Your Honor.
No, I'm talking about case, I got case number 2005780. It's he charged with count 2 is assault with intent to murder. Count 1 is robbery armed.
That case has yet to be held. So that case was never, he did not capias from that one. He capiased
Right, I
from.
understand it. No, I'm saying, but that was before the other case.
I see what you're saying. In terms of time, temporally,
Right.
yes, I believe so. And here we go. March 18th, 2020.
Right. All right.
And the assault with intent to do great bodily harm was April of 2020. I will have to file an amended information to reflect that. It says 2019 in error.
All right. All right. Well, I was looking at the entry date. I saw the entry date was after, so I assumed this was after.
Right. Right. There was a concern with some not discovery, but some additional investigation. So the assault with intent to great bodily harm case was, the warrant was requested, I believe, earlier in time.
All right. All right, then based on that, I'm not gonna change the second case. I'm gonna leave it as it is, 100,000, 10%.
So that would be the ending in 7800.
I don't know anything about tether. I'll call back later.
I have no idea what you said. Hold on, somebody, okay. Go ahead.
So you're going to leave it as $100,000, 10% on the case ending in 7800.
Yes,
Okay,
that's what it was changed to yesterday.
okay.
And I'll correct the order on the other one.
Reinstating his bond that he paid, correct?
Right.
Thank you, Judge.
So it's just changing the one. The second one doesn't change.
Change it back to reinstate the previous bond.
Yeah, to reinstate the previous bond on the non-capital case.
Okay.
Then on the capital case, it stays as the same, we did that yesterday.
And before Ms. Kraus exits, Judge, we did also put a request in that if he has received a passport, that he surrender that to the authorities immediately.
Right.
We did that. Okay.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Okay,
right,
thank you,
you.
Judge.
All right, everybody have a wonderful holiday.
Yeah.
Okay. Calling parties on Damian Johnson. Calling case number 20-61602, People versus Damian Johnson. Defendant is charged with count 1, license, documents, or plates forgery. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. May it please this court, Reginald Andrea, P number 80354, appearing on behalf of the people.
And thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Kessel on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Your Honor, for the purposes of this hearing, I would waive Mr. Johnson's presence.
All right, and waive his appearance for the purpose of this hearing. What is your pleasure?
Judge, the prosecutor was kind enough to send me the discovery this morning, but obviously I haven't had a chance to review it yet or go over it with my client. So I guess the best move would be to set an exam date, and if we need to, come back and deal with that, then we can.
All right. Were there any offers in this?
At this time, no, I haven't really reviewed the file yet. But however, if we do have an offer, it would be the standing misdemeanor, 98 misdemeanor for unlawful use of a license plate. But I'll touch base with Mr. Kessel and discuss that further.
All right. How many witnesses?
Just one, Your Honor.
All right, June 15th at 9 o'clock. Is that a good date?
Yeah, Judge, I don't have anything. That'll be fine, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Yeah, he's in the background, so he's in.
You want me to recall it, or you want me to go?
Yeah, you can recall it.
Okay. Court calls parties on Raymond Hayden. Recalling case number 20-61599, People versus Raymond Hayden. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon, commission of a felony with a motor vehicle advisory. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Gloria Moody for the people.
And good morning, Judge. I'm Christopher Sinclair, appearing on behalf of Mr. Hayden. Today is the date and time set for probable cause conference. I'm going to ask the court to allow me to withdraw from this case. I was retained by his family to arraign him, quote unquote, get him out of jail. And then there were supposed to be follow-up conversations after that. I spoke to him one time, and we were supposed to meet and discuss how to proceed. Say it again, please.
Is he on Zoom?
No, I haven't been able to contact him. That's the issue.
I can't hear this motion without the interested parties being there. And he's an interested party.
Okay, so how would the court like to proceed?
Well, right now it's set for PCC. I'm gonna hold the PCC. You want to withdraw, your motion to withdraw, and you gotta get him on too.
So what I'm saying is, it's kind of a, almost, I guess, catch-22 is how I say it. Because if I can't, the reason for the withdrawal is because I can't contact him to discuss the business of it or how to proceed on the case. So if I have to contact him to withdraw, the common issue is the inability to contact him.
I understand that, but I cannot allow you to file a motion to withdraw without hearing your client's piece too. He's an interested party in that motion, so he has a right to come forward. All right, and say, yes, I want him to withdraw. No, I don't, and give his reasons why.
Okay. I mean, I understand that position, and I know for sure the court understands my position. So I guess I have to leave it in the court's discretion as to how to proceed today.
All right. The only thing the only thing I can do at this point is hold the PCC, waive his appearance, set it for exam. If you ain't gonna have to try to get in contact with them. If you can't, he doesn't show up for exam, then I'm gonna case him, and then you're through.
Okay.
Judge, just for the record, I successfully sent all the evidence to Mr. Sinclair yesterday. You should have it.
Yeah, I received the link. I opened the paper thus far. I haven't tried the videos, but I know I have the paper for sure.
Okay.
All right, how many witnesses?
Judge, this is a, it looks like a 2-witness case, Judge. I may be able to do 1, but probably 2.
All right, June 15th at 9:30.
Okay.
I mean, Mr. Sinclair, if you're able to, locate them, then you can bring them on Zoom, and I'll hear your motion.
Okay, thank you.
But I just can't do it without them. I gotta have them there.
I understand. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
All right, you too. Have a good holiday.
Thanks, you too.
This is Michael McCarthy checking in on the Richardson matter that's up for exam today.
All right. Richardson?
Yeah, that's Mr. Jones' case. Here, John.
Oh, Mr. McCarthy, Mr. Richardson is retained out.
Well, I was under the impression that was going to happen, but I never got any verification of it. Is that Gary Jones?
Gary Jones. He said he sent one in to us. He appeared this morning.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's good news. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I'm here on the Myers case, MYERS Darius. He's in custody.
Okay, you do it. Call it.
Calling case number 20-56705, People versus Terrius Marcel Myers. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, or obstructing. Defendant is a habitual offender. Second offense notice. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Respectfully, Judge, he's in the Wayne County Jail. Did they the Wayne County Jail, Judge?
You want to wait for him? Or do you want to waive his appearance? Because this is just a PCC.
Respectfully, Judge, if in the meantime, if we could, since he's in custody, can we reinstate his bond for the waive his presence. We do have an exam date set, but I would reinstate his bond. Apparently, the reason he did not show up for his last court date, he was in Macomb County Jail, Judge. No new case, Judge.
Okay, what, are you waiving his presence? Are you want him here? Let me deal with it one step at a time.
Judge, I'll wait for him if he's gonna be present.
Okay, you kept fading in and out. I couldn't hear you.
I can't understand.
I'll wait until he's connected, Judge, from the Wayne County Jail.
Okay, all right, we'll recall it.
Do you need me to zoom in back in or just on Zoom, Judge?
No, you can stay on. We're gonna try. We're gonna call the jail, see if we have how long before we can get them.
Thank you, Ronald.
All right. I mean, if you gotta go do something else, you can do that and just come back. But it's up to you.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We need to get him. He wants them, so we need to get him.
Okay.
Call the jail.
The jail, okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Okay, you got the Jackson and Patrick.
Yes, Mr. Jackson is, and Mr. Patrick should be joining us here shortly.
Yeah, I'm here. I just got to show my my video.
All right. Was that Mr. Jackson or Mr. Patrick?
Mr. Patrick.
All right.
Mr. Jackson is here as well. I'm pulling up at home now. I didn't want to do the video while I was driving.
Right. Okay. All right. Why don't you call Mr. Patrick first, and then we'll do Mr. Jackson.
I don't think Mr. Patrick is on yet, is he?
Here I go. I'm
Okay.
here.
Both of them are on.
Okay. Calling case number 20-57859, People versus Eric Brian Patrick. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon, commission of a felony with the motor vehicle advisor. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
Good morning, Neighborhood Defender Service by Christine Longstreet, appearing on behalf of Mr. Patrick.
Mr. Patrick, can you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Eric Brian Patrick.
Thank you, sir. All right, Ms. Longstreet, we're just setting the date on this.
Yes, Your Honor. What month are we in?
Currently?
No, I mean for the dates. June. Okay, that's fine, Your Honor.
Believe me, it hurts me just more to say it.
We're gonna work this out, I'm sure, though.
I hope so. All right, we're looking at June 15th at 10:30.
I don't even have to look.
All right.
Okay. All right, June 15th at 10:30.
Ms. Longstreet, is this a gun board request? Have you submitted?
So, yes, since they now have eased up on the job requirements.
Okay, so you're waiting for that then, right?
Yep.
Okay, so, I mean, the judge would explain basically if you want to go forward with a waiver, you guys, you just zoom in, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Judge? I don't want to speak for the court.
Yeah, I mean, that's correct. If it gets approved, we'll do it, we'll just zoom them back in and then we'll do the waiver. You can go over and finish it up there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, June 15th at 10:30.
Yep.
Thanks.
You're all set, Mr. Patrick.
Leave.
Yep, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Give him a new date and give him Mr. Sinclair's telephone number. Tell him he has to call Mr. Sinclair, right away, because they're going to file a motion to withdraw.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, thank you.
We ready on
Yeah, we're ready on Jackson.
All right. Calling case number 2057849, People versus Antoine Jackson. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
And Neighborhood Defender Service by Christine Longstreet, appearing on behalf of Mr. Antoine Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, are you still there?
Yes, I am. I'm still here, Your Honor.
Okay, have you pulled over?
No, I'm pulling over right now as we speak.
Okay.
Ms. Longstreet, same situation, gun board?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pull it over.
All right, thank you. Can you take your hoodie off, sir?
Yes, sir. No problem. I apologize.
All right. All right, can we do this one on same day, June 15th at 10:45?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the same thing with Mr. Jackson, if he's approved for the diversion program. Just let, come back on Zoom and we'll do the waiver and send him over for it.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
All right, thank you. Take care now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Jackson, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Can I have the court's number? I did file a motion on a different matter to allow a client to travel. And
the telephone number?
Yep.
965-2407.
2407. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Ms. Longstreet.
Your mom doing better?
She is. We're still just waiting. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Well, keep her in my prayers.
I'm Nurse Longstreet these days.
Oh, I understand.
He's in good hands then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Well, have a good holiday.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye now.
Yes, M-I-E-R-S. Okay. All right, thanks. That was the comment. They said they gonna dial me into the courtroom, then they gonna go get Mr. Where we waiting on?
Myers?
Myers.
Yeah, okay. All right, the other thing we're gonna call Mr. Houston, Humphrey, and Elder. Both of them. Once we do Mr. Myers, there's only 3 cases we got left.
Okay.
So we need them to come on, close all this stuff out.
Okay, I'll call them now. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. This is the same. Yeah, I had to leave a message with Mr. Houston, but I got in contact with the other two.
Oh,
Mr. Alawami?
Yes, Your Honor.
The jail's on. They'll be bringing your client up in just a minute.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. I'll step on it just for a second.
Okay. Mr. Moody.
Yes, yes, sir.
Mr. Moody, is there a way you can contact Prosecutor Al Huwashi?
Yeah, what you need?
The judge, she has like the next 3 cases. The judge wanted to do those 3 cases now.
Which 3 cases are they, Intel?
She has Willis, Hill, and Hamilton.
Willis, Hill, and him. I can do them.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Judge, can we go into a breakout room briefly with Mr.
You said you want a breakout room?
Yeah, briefly, Judge. Break.
All right.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Hold on, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Mr. Humphreys,
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
you got a case with us at 11:15. We need to put over.
Say what, sir?
You had a case with us at 11:15, Mr. Corey Hill.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you ready?
I'd be asking for an adjournment. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily continue to represent him on this case. We may have some issues.
It's gonna be put over, but, have you been talking to him?
Yes, I have.
All right, well, I'll waive his appearance. The other thing, Mr. Humphreys, is still my courtroom. Require a tie, jacket, something.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I've been sick. I didn't know when I got the call. I've been under the weather for the last 6 days. I've been sick. Self-quarantining.
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll just go ahead and call it. We'll put it on.
Calling case number 20-55776, People versus Corey Jarrell Hill. Defendant is charged with counts 1 and 2, controlled substance, delivery or manufacture, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 50 grams. Defendant is a habitual offender. Fourth offense notice. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Please, this honorable court, Joseph Humphrey on behalf of Mr. Corey Hill.
All right. Waive your client's appearance for the purpose of this hearing, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, we're gonna reset this matter for June 15th at 11:15.
Yes, Your Honor.
If, something else happens where you're gonna withdraw, then you gotta bring him on too, and we can do it by Zoom.
Yes, sir. I will do that.
All right.
Hey, Judge, that says June 15th at 11:15.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Humphrey, what's your P?
My what?
P number.
Oh, 61037. Sorry.
Sounds all right. 61037. Okay. And you're on Corey Hill, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right. You can do Mr.
Okay. Calling parties on DeMonte Hamilton. Calling case number 20-55697, People versus DeMonte Robin Hamilton, AKA DeMonte Robert Hamilton, AKA DeMonte Robert Ward. Defendant is charged with count 1, controlled substance, possession of cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic less than 25 grams. Second or subsequent offense notice. Defendant is a habitual offender. Fourth offense notice. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dorade Elder, appearing on behalf of Mr. Hamilton. Your Honor, Mr. Hamilton and I are supposed to be here at 11:45. I just dawned on me, Your Honor, I should get him on the phone unless you allow me to waive his appearance.
Have you been in contact with him?
I believe so, Your Honor, yes.
All right, well, as long as you've been in contact with him, then I'll waive his appearance. And we'll just reset this matter. June 15th at 11:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Elder.
Thank you, Judge. Everybody have a great holiday.
You too.
Stay
You
safe.
too. You too.
We're ready, Your Honor.
All right, just waiting for your client to come back.
Hey, Ash,
Yes.
did you get the discovery I sent yesterday for this case?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Get that, but I need to call you. Is your phone listed?
Yes. Did you need to discuss something?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Myers.
Yes, sir. Recalling case number 20-56705, People versus Terrius Marcel Myers. Defendant is charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, or obstructing. Defendant is a habitual offender. Second offense notice. Defendant is scheduled today for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Mooney for the people.
Respect to Your Honor, Attorney Ronald, by number 6874 on behalf of Myers. Mr. Myers, state your name.
Mr. Myers. State your name, please.
Terry Myers.
Thank you.
Respectfully, Judge, I did explain to Mr. Myers the right to hold or waive preliminary examination. So my you're not allegedly a crime was committed.
It's
not coming through.
Yeah, it's not coming through. You're going in and out.
Me, Judge?
Yes. Can you get a better connection?
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and try it now.
All right. Respectfully, Judge, I explained to Mr. Myers his right to hold or waive the preliminary examination. This time he waived the preliminary exam, Judge.
Okay, so you said he's waiving the preliminary exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Myers, you understand that you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No, Your Honor.
You're waiving your rights freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
Can you repeat that? You said, I cannot hear you.
I said, do you have any objection to the court, to me signing your name for you on the waiver form and then initialing off?
No, Your Honor, no objection.
All right, counsel, do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, court of.
Bless you, Judge.
Thank you. Court of freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam. Matters found over Green County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on the information. All right. Why did Mr. Myers miss his last hearing?
Actually, Judge, he was locked up for 3 weeks in the Wayne County Jail. Apparently, he was picked up in Macomb. He was dealing with an old probation case, probation violation. And he wasn't aware of his court date, so it's not his fault, Judge. He indicates that he does have a child at home, and he needs to get back to his child because the schools are closed under the emergency order, Judge. He indicates that his mom is fighting COVID in the hospital, so we would be requesting to reinstate his bond, Judge.
Your client working?
Your Honor, currently he's on disability. He's taking care of his child, and he's collecting disability at this point, Judge.
Judge, may I?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I understand defense counsel's statements. This is a young individual. He is habitual second offense notice individual of retail fraud, the first. So no assaultive history, it appears here. The only problem we have, Judge, is the fact that this was an R&O, but it involved a vehicle at high speeds on the east side, on Dickerson, which is a residential area in Chandler Park also, which is through, of course, the golf course, etc., which is also another residential street. So the problem we have with that is a high speed through that area. So we would just ask the court to take that in consideration with regards to any bond adjustments, Judge. Danger to society, essentially.
He's not driving at this time, Judge.
Yeah, that's a stretch, Mr. Alawami. You got a driver's license, Mr. Myers?
I never had a driver's license, Your Honor.
You never got any business getting behind the wheel of a car, do you?
No, Your Honor. I think you froze up. I didn't hear you.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna change your bond to a $5,000 personal. Condition is your bond, no driving, and I'm also gonna put you on a tug. Good, and get a ticket anywhere, you get locked up, you understand? No driving.
May I speak, Your Honor?
I don't know if you want to.
No, that's
it's not about it's not about the case, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I just personally want to apologize to you for missing my original court date. I meant no disrespect to the court, like I was already incarcerated. And if I report in Wayne County for the case he was talking about twice a month, and my probation officer never made me aware that I had a warrant out for my arrest. If I was aware, I would have been taking care of the situation just because of my personal family situations with my mother fighting COVID and my son being watched by my sister who has been missing work for about a week now because, she's watching him for me. So I just wanted to personally apologize to you, Your Honor, for me missing my original court date.
All right, your arraignment on the information is going to be December 8th.
Respectfully, Judge, would the court sign the bond motion with our consent, Judge?
I couldn't hear you.
Judge, at the reduction, would the court sign on behalf of defense counsel for the bond motion reduction?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right, thank you. That concludes the hearing.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
You too.
You too now. Take care.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. All right. Ms. Young.
Good morning, Your Honor. I thought that my client was going to come in, but I don't see him. So, Rayshard Scott.
This is on a warrant?
Yes. So, I'll see you, Honor, another day.
Yeah, he's not in, and there's nobody in the waiting room right now, so.
Okay, thanks so much.
We got one more case, so we'll be here for a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. Have a good holiday.
Likewise, Your Honor, and to your staff, and to the prosecutor, and to the court reporter.
Thank you, Miss Young. You too.
Well, you said you didn't get Mr. Houston?
Nope, I'm calling again. I left him a message the first time.
Huh?
I said I left him a message the first time.
Is that the last one?
Yes.
All right, when you get him, okay, not, we'll wait till 11 o'clock. Okay. Deal with it then?
Yes, sir. Thanks. Bring it back. Just push the leg for a second.
Okay.
Hey, Anton, I'll be back too.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Intel.
Hey, Constance, how you doing?
Good. How,
All right.
how's the baby?
She's okay. A
Grown?
handful. She's a handful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
Busy.
that's so,
Yeah.
you have to send me a picture.
Once I get one, I'll send you an updated picture.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she's very busy.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got my number, right? My
Yes. I got it.
CSR. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
5658. I got it.
That's right. Okay. Since everybody else is stepping away, I'll step away too, but I can hear you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hey, Antel.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta stretch these long legs of mine, right?
I understand. I understand. Yes, can you sign those 2 lists? Yep.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Thank you. You ready to be closed? Yep. Okay. Calling parties on Trayvon Willis. Calling case number 20-57416, People versus Trayvon Willis. Defendant is charged with count 1, carrying a concealed weapon. Defendant is scheduled today for an examination.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Blair Moody for the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Melvin Houston, P number 36280, appearing on behalf of Mr. Trayvon Willis. I don't see Mr. Willis on the screen, Your Honor. But I just spoke with him about 10 minutes ago.
One second, we got some people coming in. I don't know who that is. Is that Mr. Lewis?
Mr. Lewis?
Willis? Is that Mr. Willis?
Mr. Willis, is that you?
Back home.
Yeah, you're on mute if that's you, Mr. Willis. Trayvon, is that you in the car?
Sir, on the iPhone, what is your name, please?
Trayvon Willis.
All right, take the hoodie off.
Yes, please. Your Honor, this matter is set for an in-person preliminary examination. It's my client's intent to take advantage of the newly established diversion program. So we would like to, he's aware of the fact that he has a statutory right to a preliminary examination, but he has expressed an interest in waiving that right so the matter can proceed to Third Circuit.
Have you already got approval?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Then I need to set it for exam. And
Very
then you
well.
get it first.
Yes.
Because if it's already gone past the exam stage, they might not do it.
I don't know if it's been past the exam stage, Judge. If they hold the exam, and that's when it becomes a problem for diversion.
Yeah, they have a problem with holding the exam, is my understanding.
All right, well, what do you want me to, you want to waive it, or you want to go ahead and just waive it?
Yes, we would prefer to waive it.
All right.
That would put the pressure on them in Third Circuit to respond. That letter was written back in October. Mr. Van Markel, any assistance on your behalf would be appreciated.
Mr. Moody, sorry, Miss Van Mark has her name on there, but.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Blair. Yeah, it is Blair Moody. I did email her yesterday and we talked about it briefly.
Okay. Unaware of that. Thank you.
Yeah, tell her to put some fire into somebody to get us a response.
Mr. Willis, please state your name for the record. State your name for the record.
Put my name over.
Mr. Willis, state your name for the record.
Oh, how you doing, Your Honor? My name is Trayvon Willis.
All right, Mr. Willis, you understand you have a statutory right to a preliminary exam where the state must show by probable cause a crime was committed and probable cause you had something to do with committing that crime. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything?
No.
Or threat in any way to get you to waive your right to preliminary exam?
No.
You're waiving your right freely and voluntarily after having opportunity to talk to your attorney about it.
Yes.
And do you have any objection to the court signing your name to the waiver form and initialing off?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Okay, you're all right with that?
Yes.
All right, and Mr. Houston, counsel, do you have any objections to the court signing your name and initialing off?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
All right, court will find that you freely and voluntarily waive your right to preliminary exam as bound over to Wayne County Circuit Court Criminal Division for arraignment on information, which will be December 8, 2020 at 9:00 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
Stay safe, everyone.
counsel. You too.
You can log out, Mr. Willis.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Constance.
Is that a wrap,
I
Judge?
think that should be a wrap. Well, 1 second. We got a.
You're on. Went to docs.
Okay. Yes, sir.
We had an exam scheduled for today. Colin Young.
Young? Oh,
Yes, sir.
I had a Bruce Young.
Yeah, Bruce Young.
I had a Bruce. That's the only Young I had today.
Okay.
And this Miss Fine.
We had an in-person exam. I thought that, can you tell me, Your Honor, what,
You got a case number?
just a second, I'm trying.
Did you say Colin Young?
Did you say Colin Young?
Yes.
This morning.
Huh?
Judge Jones this morning.
Except for Judge Jones this morning.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. All right, everybody.
All right, Judge.
Good holiday.
You do the same, Your Honor.
And be safe out there.
Same to everyone. Thank you, Judge.
We're
You guys
on,
have a nice holiday.
we're on tomorrow, right?
Huh? Yeah, we're here till tomorrow. Are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be back on tomorrow, 8:30.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right.